Your quiz master for this game between Nepean High School and St. Matthew High School. I'll ask the players to introduce themselves, beginning with those from Nepean.
Tom Rourke.
Dan Mayost. Ian McLeod.
Janice Francie.
And now from St. Matthew.
Glenn Jessup.
Dion Sal. Stephen Allen.
Anna Kwok.
Thank you. We'll play 3 rounds of questions with a minute break between each round. Now, if the scorekeeper is ready, let's begin round 1 of School Reach with a 40-point snap start. What kind of stories are the Grimm brothers? Yes, Janice?
Fairy tales.
Yes, correct, 10 points. Which stringed instrument ranks in an orchestra after the violins and before? Yes.
Dino.
Viola.
Dino?
Viola.
Yes, correct.
You let the lights stay on.
Who is the national chief of the Assembly of First Nations? Tom?
George McConnell.
No, incorrect. St. Matthew?
John K. Rasmus.
Yes, correct. 10 points. Who is France's new Prime Minister? Arnold?
Michel Rocard.
Yes, correct. 10 points. 30-point open questions on threes. Answer the following questions on persons associated with the number 3. First question. Collectively, they are known as the Three Musketeers, but you can... Yes, Janice?
Athos, Pathos, and Aramis.
Say the second one again.
Athos.
The answer is...
Yeah, close enough. Close enough. It's
Okay,
a close
10
one.
10 points. It had an O, it sounded like an A.
Yeah, it's a close one.
Next, still in this series about threes. If 3 instrumentalists combine their talents and play together, Dan?
Trio.
Yes, correct. Next question in this series. Aglalia, Euphrosyne, and Thalia, goddesses of great charm.
The Graces.
Yes, the 3 graces, correct, 10 points. 30-point open question on the 1960s. In which American city did riots and demonstrations interrupt the Yes, Dan?
Chicago.
Yes, correct. It was the Democratic National Convention in the summer of 1968. Next question. What 1969 film with Peter Fonda and Jack...
Easy
Yes,
Rider.
Ian? Yes, correct. Next question. Which Canadian folk singer composed the Universal Soldier in... Yes, Tom?
St. Marie.
Yes, correct, 10 points. 35-point team question. In this 2-part team question, whichever team is first to answer correctly the 5-point scramble in part 1 is then eligible for the remaining 10 points in 10-point questions in part 2. Scramble for 5 points. In the early 18th century, what European power effectively claimed the heartland of North America? Yes.
England.
No, incorrect. Tom?
France.
Yes, correct. 5 points. Now, Nepean has the right to answer the remaining questions on France. The year is 1679. The ship Le Griffon has just been built on the Niagara River. It will become the first to sail the Great Lakes. Who ordered its construction? Ansel? Yes? No, La Salle. In 1682, La Salle completed a search for the mouth of the Mississippi. He claimed all the land watered by the river and named the country what? Yes, Janice? Yes, correct, 10 points. That same year, the French captured English Hudson Bay posts at Moose Factory, Rupert House, and Albany. For 2 years, the posts were under whose command? Janice? No, Pierre Lemoyne's Survivre. Okay, now back to open questions, 40.1s, 4 questions at least on scientists. Who created the transistor component in conjunction with John Var... Yes, Stephen? No, I'll finish the question for Nepean. In conjunction with John Bardeen and Walter Brattain. No answer. William Shockley. Who is credited with being the father of modern chemistry? Dan?
Lavoisier.
Yes, correct, 10 points. Which U.S. electrical engineer developed the first electronic computer? Dino?
John Marshall.
No. Nepean?
Von Neumann.
No. Vannevar Bush. Which Swiss psychiatrist is the founder of analytical psych... Yes, Tom?
Freud.
No. Sing that.
Carl Jung.
Yes,
Correct.
correct. Okay, 10 points. 2 open questions on Canada. Listen to the sentence I read. Write it down and rearrange the letters. When you place them in their proper order, a Canadian province will be found. Okay, the first one. Dad flew on none. Dan? Yes, correct. 10 points. Second one. He wants a casks. Janice? Correct. 80-point assigned question on dynasties. Here is an assigned question on dynasties in which each member of each team is assigned a 10-point question. If you miss your question, then your counterpart on the opposing team will have a chance at it for 5 points. Give the name of the dynasty to which the following monarchs belong. Now we'll start with Nepean, with Tom. Maria Theresa of Austria.
Habsburgs.
Yes, correct, 10 points. Dan, your question. Richard I, the Lion-Hearted. Okay, too slow. There's no consultation on these.
Stuart.
No, it's the Plantagenet. Okay, your question, Ian. Carol the 16th Gustav of Sweden. No. Okay, for 5 points, Stephen. No. Bernadotte. And yours, Janice? Louis the 16th of France. Okay, Arnold? Yes, for 5 points. Now for the questions for St. Matthew. Yours first, Glenn. Mary the 2nd of England.
Tudors.
No, 5 points to Tom. No, okay. No, the House of Orange by marriage. Okay, your question, Dino. Victor Emmanuel II of Italy. Dan? The Savoy. Now your question, Stephen. Clovis of France.
Champagne.
No, for Ian. The Merovingian. And Arnold, Nicholas II of Russia.
Roman.
Yes, correct, for 10 points. That's the end of that series. Now, 30-point open question, word puzzles. What letter must be added to the beginning of a word meaning vessel used in lightening or unloading and in loading ships to create a second word meaning a contemptible, worthless man, a rascal? Yes, Arnold? No, incorrect.
K.
No, it is B, and the words are lighter and blighter. Second one in this series. What letter must be added to the beginning of a word meaning to appear distinctly, come into view in indistinct and enlarged form, to create a second word meaning a glow or flush on the cheek indicative of youth? Stephen?
B.
Yes, correct. B as in loom and bloom. Last one in this series. What letter must be added to the beginning of a word meaning that which makes things visible to create a second word meaning hasty departure? Dino? Yes. Light and flight. 40-point snap break to end the round. What is the third ranking disease after heart disease and cancer? Yes, Stephen?
Stroke.
No, which kills Canadians?
Diabetes.
Yes, correct. The adjective freestone refers to what fruit? Ian?
Peach.
Yes, correct, 10 points. What writer spent much of her life in Ontario, married to a Presbyterian minister? Yes, Ian?
Maud Montgomery.
Yes, correct, 10 points. Who suffered bouts of depression. And last one. Which chessman always moves on the diagonal? Stephen?
Bishop.
Yes, correct, 10 points. And that ends round one with the score of 155 for Nepean and 85 for St. Matthew. All right, we'll now begin round two with a 40-point snap start. Which Austrian town hosts a famous summer music? Yes, Ian?
Salzburg.
Yes, correct, 10 points. Which Ontario village, home of the McMichael collection of, yes, Glenn?
Midland.
No, I'll finish the question for Nepean. Of the McMichael collection of Canadian art also holds an annual binder twine festival. Anyone? It's Kleinberg. Which twins were the mythical founders? Yes, Janice?
No.
No.
Romulus and Remus.
Yes, correct for 10 points. Rome. Okay, next question. The clown Bip is the invention of which?
Marcel Marceau.
Yes, correct, 10 points. A who am I question. This question is worth it is a what am I question this time. This question is worth 40 points if you guess the answer on the first clue and 10 points fewer with each succeeding clue until either team answers the question correctly. And remember, it is a what am I? Clue A. I am immune to electromagnetic interference. What am I? Yes?
Insulators.
No, at the St. Matthew. Stephen?
Shielded cable.
No, okay. Now we go down to clue B. I am starting to be used in automobiles and aircraft. Yes, Tom?
Ceramics.
Say it again.
Ceramics.
No, I'll finish the clue for St. Matthew's. And I am expected to have many other applications. Arnold? No, incorrect. Okay, clue C. To keep a signal from deteriorating, I require fewer... Yes, Stephen? Yes, correct. For 20 points. St. Matthew's. Okay, and now we go to open questions. 3 questions dealing with Newfoundland food. When Newfoundlanders speak of fish, one kind predominates. Yes, Arnold?
Cod.
Yes, cod, correct, 10 points. Next question. Boiled and baked in dozens of pies and soups, cod is a never-ending favorite. What part of the codfish, when sliced and fried, is a delicacy and... Yes, Glenn?
Cheese.
No, I'll finish the question for Nepean. Is a delicacy and tastes a bit like scallops. Dan?
The liver.
No, it's tongues. Last question in this series. Well, I don't see how this one's connected with Newfoundland, but it's still deals with food. Then there's the stew of salt beef, salt, pork, carrots, turnips, cabbage, and potatoes that is named for a comic strip character created many years ago by cartoonist George McManus. Whose dinner is it? Arnold? No. Nepean? No, Jigs from the Bringing Up Father comic strip. 30-point open question on medicine. Answer the following questions on diabetes. Diabetes researchers Banting, Best, Collett, and yes, Stephen? No, I'll finish the question for Nepean. And MacLeod found in 1921 that a hormone extracted from the pancreas of what animal could effectively control the disease? Tom? No, it is the pig. Next question. Current researchers are preparing to implant live insulin-secreting cells from pigs to volunteer diabetics. What is the function of insulin in the body? Yes, Stephen?
Breaks down sugars.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yes, to regulate blood sugar levels. Last question in this series. While researchers are hopeful that the animal-to-human transplant of cells will be a success, experiments are also being carried out with the drug cyclosporin, which helps prevent the immune system from attacking insulin-producing cells. How is cyclosporin more commonly used? That is, Arnold?
Transplanting organs.
Yep.
Yes, in transplant operations to prevent rejection of foreign tissue. Okay, 40-point open questions on Canadiana. The following questions deal with Western Canada. In the federal election of 1921, the organized farmers of which political... Yes, Arnold?
Alberta.
No, I'll finish the question for Nepean. Of which political party won 15 of the 16 Saskatchewan federal seats? Nepean, yes, Dan?
The CCM.
No, it's the Progressive Party. Next question. In the Victoria metropolitan area, which harbour was a British naval station? Yes, Glenn?
Esquimalt.
Yes, Esquimalt Harbour from 1865 to 1905. Next question. Because its area included only the settled section around Winnipeg, what was Manitoba known? Yes, Tom?
Postage-stamp province.
Yes, exactly, known as when it entered Confederation in 1870. Next question. Which Alberta city had its name chosen by the famous Colonel J.F. MacLeod after... Yes, Arnold? No, I'll finish the question.
Calgary.
Yes, you're right. Okay. Now, the next questions are on art. So each team gets the pictures to look at. Study the pictures reproduced that you receive, and then answer the following questions. Okay. Number 24 is a detail of one of the world's most famous sculptors. Yes, Dino?
David.
No, I'll finish the question. Of one of the world's most famous sculptures. What Italian master created this work, Tom? Yes, 10 points. Next question. What biblical hero is depicted, Stephen?
David.
Yes, correct, 10 points. Next question. The large marble sculpture was dedicated as... Yes, Tom? Yes, as a civic monument in what city? And the answer was Florence, correct. Number 25 is a painting by a French artist, a post... Yes, Tom?
Gauguin.
No, I'll finish it. A post-impressionist. Who painted it? Say now.
Auguste Renoir.
No, Paul Cézanne. Next question. It was painted early in Cézanne's career. During what century? Tom?
The 19th.
Yes, correct, 10 points. Number 26 is a remarkable sculpture cast in what metal, Stephen? Yes, bronze is correct, 10 points. The work is entitled Victorious Athlete Crowning Himself. It is attributed to the sculptor Lysippos, who was court sculptor to what ruler? Tom?
Alexander the Great.
Yes, correct. 10 points. The bronze is now in what California museum? Yes, Tom?
Getty Museum.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, the J. Paul Getty Museum, built by an oil billionaire. Okay, and that is the end of the questions on art. Now, 30-point open question on world leaders. Identify the following political leaders who died in 1980. There will be 3 of them. First one, the man who established a tightly controlled communist state independent of the Soviet rule in Yugoslavia. Yes, yes, correct, 10 points. Next one, the leader of the French-Canadian Liberal Party and provincial premier for 6 years, the man behind the Quiet Revolution in Quebec. Yes, Arnold? Yes, correct, 10 points. And the last one, the former associate editor of Le Droit and Canadian ambassador abroad, the man who became Governor General in 1970. Yes, Tom?
Leger?
Yes, Jules Léger, okay, correct, 10 points. 40-point snap break to end this round. In Celtic folklore, what female spirit was said to announce an impending death in the family? Yes, Stephen? No, I'll finish it for Nepean. In the family she was visiting. Okay, it is Banshee. What is the name given to an electron or positron emitted by a radioactive, yes, Tom?
A beta particle.
Yes, correct. Peripatetic philosophy is the name applied to the school started by Theophrastus of Lesbos and which famous Athenian philosopher? Yes, Dino?
Socrates.
No. Nepean? Janice? No, it's Aristotle. What double reed musical instrument is the base of the woodwind instruments? Dan?
The oboe.
No. St. Matthew? Yes?
Bassoon.
Yes, the bassoon, 10 points, and 1 minute break to round 3. 3-point snap start to round 3. What English monarch was the first to receive the title Defender of the Faith? Yes, Dino?
Henry IV.
No, incorrect, Nepean?
108.
Yes, correct. Approximately what percentage of an iceberg is above, yes, Tom?
10.
Yes, correct, for 10 points to Nepean. In what city would you find the ancient royal palace Holyrood? Ian? Okay, St. Matthew?
Scotland.
No, incorrect, because it said in what city? Edinburgh.
Edinburgh.
What Italian school of art derived from Cubist and post-impressionist technique? Yes, Dino?
Roman school.
No, I'll finish the question. And post-impressionist techniques faded out during the early part of World War I. Nepean? Okay, too slow. Futurism. Now, a scramble question. This 2-part team question, whichever team is first to answer correctly the 5-point scramble question in part 1 is then eligible for the remaining 10-point questions in part 2. Scramble for 5 points. Which mountain erupted on May 18th, 1980? Yes, Arnold? Yes. Okay, 5 points in Washington State. Now, St. Matthew has the right to answer the remaining questions on volcanoes. Volcanoes occur due to a shift in Earth's plates. Which shifting plate, located between the North American plate and the Pacific plate, gave birth to the Mount St. Helens eruptions? You have an answer? No, it's the Juan de Fuca plate. Next, to what range does Mount St. Helens belong? I guess.
Coastal?
No, it's the Cascade Range. And last question, the eruption not only blew out a crater over 2,000 feet deep, but it also blasted away the top of the mountain, which used to be 9,677 feet high. How many feet to the nearest 100 were blown away? Okay.
700.
1,300. It's now 8,364 feet high. Okay, back to open questions to either team on sports. Identify the following notable Canadian sports personalities. Which female swimmer won a solo silver medal at the 1984 Olympics in synchronized? Yes, Tom? Yes. Correct, 10 points. What did you say the first name?
Caroline.
That's right. Next question. Which former NHL defenseman with Boston and Chicago was an acknowledged innovator as an offensive defenseman, Tom?
Bobby Hart.
Right, correct, 10 points. Which female swimmer was the first person to swim Lake Ontario in 1954? Tom?
Marilyn Bell.
Correct, 10 points. Which general manager with the Montreal Canadiens from 1964 to yes?
Sam Pollock.
Yes, correct, 10 points. Was known for shrewd trading of extra players for future draft choices to build a championship team. Okay, open the questions, 3 of them on British geography. Ealing is a suburb of which British city? Yes, Glenn?
London.
Yes, correct, 10 points. What is the capital of Wales? Ben?
Cardiff.
Correct, 10 points. In which English county is Land's End located? Glenn?
Cornwall.
Yes, correct. 40-point series of questions on English writers. Identify the following from their literary works. The name of the writer, that is. First one, The Canterbury Tales. Arnold?
Geoffrey Chaucer.
Yes, correct, 10 points. Second, Paradise Lost. Tom?
John Milton.
Correct. Third, The Pilgrim's Progress. Janice? Correct. And lastly, Robinson Crusoe. Janice? Excellent, that must be a record, all the literature ones known in question. 160-point snap out to end the game. In 1976, who was chosen by Jimmy Carter as his running mate? Yes, Arnold?
Walter Mondale.
Yes, correct, and was elected vice president. Next question. What is the branch of mathematics that studies continuously changing? Yes, Stephen?
Calculus.
Correct. Who composed the opera Tales of Hoffmann? Tom?
Eugene.
No, St. Matthew? Dino?
Hubbard.
No, it's Jacques Offenbach. What is the vernacular vocabulary not generally acceptable in formal usage, Dan?
Slang.
Yes, correct, 10 points. What is the capital of Afghanistan, Arnold?
Kabul.
Yes, correct, 10 points. What protein is produced by cells in the body in response to viruses? Ben?
Antibodies.
Yeah.
Yes, or interferon. Okay, in Greek mythology, who was the goddess of harvest and fertility? Yes, Stephen?
Demeter.
Yes, correct. What is the scientific study of heredity? Janice? Okay. Ben?
Genetics.
Yes. What is the world's largest continent? Arnold?
Asia.
Correct. What Eastern Ontario city was founded in 1783? Ben?
Kingston.
Yes, correct. What term describes any animal having a backbone or... Yes?
Vertebrate.
Yes, correct, 10 points. Which former National League baseball player was nicknamed Charlie Hustle? Tom?
P. Rose.
Correct. Who composed the music for the satirical opera The Three Penny Opera? Tom?
Elgar.
No. Kurt Weill. Oh, sorry, I didn't give a chance to the other team on that one. You didn't know it? Thank you for being honest. Under which letter would the number 42 be in the name of bingo? Yes, Steve?
I.
No, Nepean?
N.
Yes, correct. Who was Robinson Crusoe's servant? Yes, Arnold? Yes, okay. And last question, England and Scotland contest the Calcutta Cup in which sport? Arnold?
Soccer.
Um,
Association football. Rugby football.
What's the printed answer? Oh,
the
okay.
answer is given as rugby. Now,
Okay, Tom, 10 points. Yeah. Yeah,
there is a difference in British.
Soccer is not the same as rugby. Yeah. Okay. Okay, good game. Was there any question, St. Matthews? It's not going to affect